Hi everyone, welcome to another reading. My name's Kaylee if you're new. So this is a kind of crazy name. That's weird that I said that. Okay, so something just popped up on my phone that says messages from your person. So I'm not sure if that's what this reading is going to be, but I kind of thought this was going to be okay. Wow. There's a lot happening in this reading so far. I don't know what this is going to be, guys. Right before I sat down, I was feeling kind of strange, and I heard the name Hafiz, and I also heard Bryson, or I also heard I can't remember. Javier was the other one. Grayson, or it's funny, and now I'm having trouble speaking. I felt really weird, like right before I sat down, like someone, I've been feeling this weird, heavy, there's just been a lot of weird, it's been a lot of negative energy around me, around everyone, I think, recently. I think it's just like the collective energy. There's a lot going on in the world, and a lot of it's not real great, you know. It's heavy, and yeah, so I'm not sure if that's the collective energy I'm picking up on, or if it's the energy for this group, or it's both, you know. But those are the names I was hearing. Yeah, it was like Bryson, Grayson, Hafiz, and Raphael too. So I don't know if Archangel Raphael might be significant to you, because I am feeling like there's an archangel here. It doesn't like, I can see one in my mind's eye, but I don't know which one it is. So there's at least one here though. So I think this is going to be, I mean, I would think that's part of the message. Probably the message is that you are protected, or you're being helped in some way with whatever it is you're dealing with. I'm not sure what kind of message this is going to be, really. So I guess I will get my cards. I'm going to get and now I'm hearing one of my neighbors being really loud again, like with their music. So, and it's late at night. They shouldn't be they do this all the time, but it really disturbs people's sleep, and it's just not okay. Maybe you've been having trouble with that. Maybe you've been struggling with that too. Maybe people being very inconsiderate, being loud, disturbing your sleep, or disturbing you during other times of the day. Or maybe you are, maybe you're having trouble sleeping or focusing, or you're just having trouble regulating your nervous system, like calming down because of everything going on. Whatever it is, I'm going to see what kind of message we get here. Before I do that, I'm going to do, oh, sorry, that was probably really loud because that was near where the microphone was. Okay, so maybe this will be a messages from your person reading. Again, I don't know yet. I cannot tell. I feel like this reading just needs a little bit of Reiki. If you want to accept, go ahead and just say I accept. Otherwise, don't worry about it. All right. Cleansing some of this energy. Okay. Here we go. Wow, that flew out really quickly. Oh yeah, and I forgot, right before I sat down to do this, I also found, sorry, that was probably really loud. I also found, and then I lost it again, this pistachio that says calling. It was in my desk, and I just happened to see it buried under a lot of different things. And I just think it's really strange that I didn't see it until just now. I don't know when I lost it, but so this might be a reading about some sort of calling, or maybe someone is calling you right now, or they're about to call you, or there's like a call that you're nervous about, or that you're anticipating, you're waiting to hear from someone maybe. Oh my gosh, this says passed on loved one. So for some of you, this is a passed on loved one. Maybe who I picked up on, like the name. I don't know if it's going to focus for you, but it says passed on loved one. Maybe who I picked up on, like one of the names I said, could be a passed on loved one for some of you, or it could be your name, I guess. I heard Sufi, or Sophie maybe. Okay, and I just realized that in the beginning I said Hafiz, but I was thinking of the poet. I think it's pronounced Hafiz. Hafiz. I've heard it pronounced different ways, so I'm not sure. But he was a Sufi. He was a Sufi Muslim. So, I think Sufism is the mystical branch of Islam, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, so there's something about him coming through. So maybe you were reading his poetry, or you were watching something or reading something about Sufis, or you are Muslim, or this person coming through in the reading is Muslim, something like that. But there's definitely something about that, or that poet. Yeah. Okay. But if it's not one of those names I mentioned, it could still be, if you were drawn to this reading and you were feeling it, it probably still is your reading, even if I didn't say the name, but or at least something that I say could resonate with you or be helpful for you. So it is a general reading. It's a reading for a group of people, so just take what resonates and use your discernment, and just take this as like something to consider, basically. So just take from this message what feels beneficial to you. Pray about it. Ask your higher power. Ask your spirit team. Connect with your own spiritual guidance when deciding, whether this message is right for you and all that. So, okay. Thought I should say that in case anyone's new. Okay, no, it is a call. It is something about a call, because now we have phone call that came out. So, okay. And then this one says Virgo. So you could be Virgo, sun, moon, rising, or this person that you're waiting to hear from. Or maybe if this is a passed on loved one, they could have been a Virgo. I'm getting, for some of you, it's like you received a phone call from, but okay, I'm getting a couple different things. If you received a phone call, but you picked up and no one was on the other line, I'm getting goosebumps all over my body. Okay, so that's a confirmation. If you picked up and there was no one there, wow, I'm getting goosebumps all over the back of my shoulders and everything. That was like a passed on loved one that made that happen, basically. It's kind of like they were calling you. So if you had felt almost like that was what was happening, this is your confirmation that yes, that's what was happening. It's like they made that phone call happen. It was kind of like they were calling you in a way. They wanted you to know they were there, basically. So this is like a confirmation for you if that happened. Yeah, that was them. Or even if you didn't pick up, but you just got a call from a random number, I'm getting, again, that was like a way of your passed on loved one reaching out to you, or like trying to give you a message that they're with you. Okay, guys, so I had finished the reading, uploaded it and everything, and I was getting ready to publish it, and I was given a really strong message that I needed to stop it, go back and add this part in and re-upload it. So apparently this is important for someone, for some of you. It's funny, now my throat is giving me This might mean something to some of you, but it's almost like someone doesn't want me to get this out, which is really strange. Some of you might actually be experiencing some sort of communication blocks or something, because I keep feeling like I can't speak, or I keep getting throat issues in this group. So this could be a sign or and now I'm tripping over my words. It could be a sign or synchronicity for you. Or there could be something kind of trying to block some sort of communication from happening between you and another person. Just take what resonates. I think you will know that or you will have had like a suspicion about that if that's for you, and this will just be a confirmation. But anyway, the message was, for some of you, instead of a passed on loved one, this is actually someone who is still here. This is someone who's incarnated, but someone you're not in contact with right now for whatever reason. Maybe you're at a distance from this person, or for whatever reason, maybe you're not talking, or there's some sort of, I'm not sure what it would be, but it's like if you keep receiving, like strange phone calls or something, I'm getting it is from this person that you've been thinking about, that it's like they're trying to reach out to you. And that doesn't mean, I'm not getting that it's actually them calling you specifically, like actually calling you. I'm getting, for most of you, it's like they're reaching out energetically. It's like their soul or their consciousness, their spirit is reaching out to you. And so you're receiving these like spam phone calls, or you're getting these random phone calls because this person is thinking about you, and it's like they want to reach out to you. And so you're getting these calls or something. It's like a sign to you that this person wants to reach out to you or is thinking of reaching out to you. Okay, so apparently that's important. Also wanted to mention that as I am editing this portion of the reading, when I filmed this was actually a couple months ago, and but as I'm editing this, we are headed into a Mercury retrograde very, very soon. So just be aware that more communication issues can happen during this time period. More things tend to break. If you're going to get a car breakdown, it's usually during a Mercury retrograde. Usually you'll see, like, it's crazy, but it is true. If you notice, a lot of times you will see that there are more breakdowns along the side of the road during a Mercury retrograde, especially during the beginning and like right at the end. Because my mom, she drives on the freeway a lot, and so she sees, when there are cars, she sees a lot of cars, and she was asking me, are we going into a Mercury retrograde? Because I was seeing all these breakdowns along the side of the road, and I wasn't keeping track. So I was like, oh no, I was like, I don't think so. I don't know though, actually. And then I looked it up, and sure enough, we were in the shadow period of the Mercury retrograde. So anyway, this is like a thing, even if, like she knew it was starting because she was seeing all the things. It wasn't like we were expecting it, and so then we saw more. It's like we forgot when the retrograde was supposed to happen, but she just noticed that change, So anyway, it is a thing. And anyway, during this time period, a lot of people, or I will at least say it's more common to have communication issues, to have misunderstandings, or to have things like messages get sent to the wrong place, or messages don't get sent, or just weird glitches happen, like electronic glitches happen. Things aren't uploading right. Your electronics are having issues and you can't explain why it's happening. Basically, if there's going to be an accident, a mistake, or a glitch of some sort with any sort of technology, it's a lot of times it happens during retrogrades. It's just more common. So, and disagreements, not always disagreements, but like misunderstandings that could lead to disagreements. They're more common because communication it's just not as smooth during the Mercury retrogrades a lot of times. And it is also a time when people from the past tend to come back around. So a lot of people will have like their exes contact them and things like that during the Mercury retrogrades. So that's also a common thing. I just felt like I was supposed to mention this for someone. Maybe you're new to these things, or maybe it's just like this might be the first time you actually notice these types of things. Maybe you've heard of people talking about Mercury retrograde, but you just never really noticed much for yourself. And maybe this time, for whatever reason, you are going to notice a lot of things. I don't know. That could just be something for someone, but I'm getting maybe you will have someone contact you during this retrograde. Like maybe this Mercury retrograde is significant in that it's the energy of it is going to kind of bring someone who's been wanting to contact you. Maybe it's actually going, maybe they actually will contact you, or maybe you might even receive a message that like you didn't see before. You might find a message, or you might actually literally get a message that you never received before. Like, for example, I don't know if you've ever had this happen, but some people have had texts come through that were sent like years ago, and then they just got like lost in the ether, or they just never got sent. And then all of a sudden one day it goes through and they get the message, and it's from someone that they haven't heard of, that they haven't talked to in a long time, because it was like a text from a really long time ago that just like it never went through. And then for whatever reason it happens. I don't know. Or some sort of glitch can happen like that. I don't know. For some of you, you might find a message, or you might just like a message might go through that never did before, or like you didn't see it before, like it got lost, or I don't know, but something might it might literally pop up like out of nowhere, or I don't know. That's possible for some of you. So maybe just keep an eye out, or just be aware that something like that might happen. I don't know. There is something about that. Like maybe someone sent you a message and you never saw it before, or you missed it, or it just like it didn't reach you or something when it was supposed to, or I don't know, like, and yeah, it could be like maybe something got put in the wrong place, because I'm being brought to like how the other day, just as an example of how the Mercury retrograde affects, well, at least this is how it affects me. I've had this happen more than once during a Mercury retrograde. And I think I don't know if it's actually ever happened outside of a Mercury retrograde. I think most of the time when it happens, it actually is during a Mercury retrograde, but it might have happened other times, but excuse me, it's more common for me during these times. But anyway, like I went to leave a comment on a YouTube video the other day, and I was on the video, I was watching the video, I was looking at the other comments in the comment section. So like I was in the right place, and I posted the comment, and I could see my comment next to the other comments in that video's comment section. So you would think, okay, yeah, I put my comment in the right place, right? No, I double check now because I've had this happen more than once. So luckily I caught it early and I was able to like delete it and, go put it in the right place. But no, what happened was, my comment got put in the wrong place. It got put on a different video that I wasn't even watching. Like it didn't even put it on a video I was watching. Like I hadn't even been watching this video. It just put it on a random video. Luckily it was still on the same channel, but like it was a random video. Like it was not a video that I was watching even. And I was like, how does this happen? Like but this has happened to me before. One time I left a comment on a tarot reading, and I was like thanking them so much for the reading and stuff. And it was so embarrassing because it ended up getting put on like it was like a video about like an animal or something, like a cute animal. I don't know if it was like a bunny or what it was. I can't remember now, but it was not any sort of spiritual, it wasn't on the same channel, and it wasn't any sort of tarot reading video. So like my comment looked so out of place and so weird, and somebody commented on it like, what are you talking about? Or like, I think they were like, wait, why are you commenting about a tarot reading? Or like, do you read tarot? I don't know. But I was like, oh my God, how did it get stuck here? Then I realized, like, why is this comment here? Like, I didn't even, and it was the same sort of deal. I've had this happen more than once. But anyway, the other day when this happened, luckily I double checked these things now. So I went to my Google account, like you can go to a place where, if you go to like your account, I don't know if it's like under settings, and then you go to your account and you find like comments. You can find all of your interactions, and they keep them like all in one space. So you can just look at every single comment. They have like a list of every comment that you've left on as under that account. So you can go and see like a list of all of your comments right there. You don't have to like go to specific videos and try to hunt for them. And so anyway, I looked, and sure enough, it showed the thumbnail of the video that my comment was on, and it was the wrong one. And I'm like, what? I wasn't even watching this video. Like, how does it end up here? It's so weird. So anyway, luckily I, because I double check these things a lot of times now, I was able to catch it early. And I just went right back to it, and like I deleted it. And then I went back to the actual video. I tried again. The second time it did work, and the comment did end up in the right place on the right video. So that was so weird. And so I don't know, you might have something like that happen. So I'm just letting you know, because you might not even know that could happen. Like, you might not realize that your comment can literally end up on the wrong channel or in the complete wrong place. Like, maybe you meant to leave it on the right video. Maybe you were literally on the right video in the right comment section, but for whatever reason, the comment just ends up on a completely random video. Because again, that has happened to me more than once. I don't know how, but that's just happened. So just be aware of that. Like, I don't mean to unlock a new fear for you, but you might want to double check that too, especially during the retrograde, because maybe the comment didn't end up in the right place. Like, maybe you left a comment to someone and they never responded, or I don't know what might happen, but I'm thinking you might want to double check that, because something like that might happen. Or again, this might happen with some other sort of message. Just like all kinds of weird things can happen. Like, if that can happen, all kinds of strange things can happen. Oh yeah, and I'm getting something about like notifications too. Like because I'm thinking of this time when I've had this happen too, where I didn't get notifications for things. A lot of times on my channel, like, I don't get notifications for things. I have to look through. Like, I've had this happen more than once, where there's something that really should be an important notification, and I have notifications on, but I didn't get the notification. Like, it just didn't come through. And anyway, you might want to check for something like that, because like, I have had things like one time, like my favorite creator commented on one of my comments and told me that they watched one of my videos, and I didn't see it. I didn't see the notification. Like, I did not see this notification for like 2 days. I think it was like 2 days. I don't know if it was 2 days or 3 days, but I freaked out when I saw it, because I was like, how the heck did I not, why did I not get this? Like, why did I not get this notification? And I was like, I was walking down, I was, and then like, I had a dream of this happening. And so I guess I really should have paid more attention to that, but I just didn't think that it was going to happen or something. So I just didn't, and I didn't get a notification, so I wasn't checking like very, like, I wasn't being super, like, I wasn't paying very close, I wasn't like watching it like a hawk, So anyway, I just figured if something happened, then I would get a notification, but I didn't get the notification. And then like, I found out 2 or 3 days later, I think. And when I saw it, I was on the stairs when it happened. And this is why I should not look at my phone when I'm on the stairs. Like, I just keep telling, I don't know. Sometimes I just really overestimate my ability to multitask. I should know better by now. But anyway, I saw it when I was on the stairs. I literally almost fell down the freaking stairs, partly because I was like, how did I not get this notification? And also because I was like, I cannot believe this is happening. And so like, I
that was almost the enemy right there. That almost, I would have died happy, but like it would. No, not really. I'm glad that didn't. It's not a joke. I should not joke about these things probably, but like I have kind of a dark sense of humor sometimes. It's gotten me through some very difficult times in my life. Anyway, point is, you might want to check your notifications, or like don't just trust your notifications, because you might have something like that happen where again there's some sort of glitch or something happens, and like you just don't get the notification for something, but someone did try to, like maybe the text, if it's like a text or something, maybe the text, like you don't hear it or you don't get a notification, nothing goes off, but like if you check your messages, like you will see it there or something, or I don't know what it would be, but any of these are, anyway, but yeah, it could be something like that too.
So I'm just saying you might really want to pay attention. Something about AI is coming through too. So for some of you, especially if you're using something that's AI, something really strange might happen with that, or like really don't trust it right now, or like double check things, because like there could definitely like something weird could happen with that, or like a glitch, or I don't know, guys. I'm actually even getting I don't know. I've seen some weird stories about like some AIs starting to do some kind of shady things to people, so you just might want to watch out for that. Okay, and honestly, to say kind of shady is an understatement, really, with some of the things I've been seeing. So just like I think most people at this point kind of know, like I think most people know you should not be trusting it, especially not for very important decisions or very important things. But I think some people still might. Anyway, but now, right now, especially, even if there's not any sort of like malicious intent or any sort of, even if it's not doing it on purpose, this would be like a prime time for things to go wrong. This is definitely, it's more likely that it will get something wrong at this point in time. I'm getting something like if you're using it to make calculations or something, maybe double check, or just, be paying more attention, because yeah, it could get something wrong. Or if you're, and going back to the whole messages thing, if you're using AI for any sort of messages specifically, or to like manage messages or something about email, I'm not sure, but if you're using AI tools for anything that has to do with messages, again, pay extra attention to that. Basically, I'm just getting, if you are using AI for anything, just pay extra attention right now, because if something were going to go wrong, like now would probably be the most likely time for something to go wrong. So again, just like with anything else, I mean, I guess I kind of covered this when I was talking about any other types of, technology glitches, but for some reason I felt like I needed to specifically bring this up for somebody. So, all right. Yeah, back to the original. I think we can go back to the original message now. So this would be a confirmation for you if you were wondering if that had happened. Especially if you were, yeah, I'm just getting. Yeah, there's something about that. So this would be a confirmation for you. For others of you, you might receive this after this reading. Like something like this might happen if you get a phone call and there's like no one on the other line, or you get a phone. You know what? For some of you, you might get a phone call and you might get like a voicemail that actually kind of reminds you of your passed on loved one. Like the person talking reminds them of you, or reminds you of them in some way. It's like that's your passed on loved one's way of letting you know that they're with you, basically, and they're watching over you. They're trying to make that contact with you by like kind of guiding somebody that seems similar to them to you, to like give you that call or give you that voice. This will make sense if it's for you. Or you like might get a voicemail Um, okay, I feel like I'm supposed to share a little bit of this story. Yeah, you might get a voicemail where you know how like sometimes the voicemail will like they'll give you like a transcript to read of the voicemail before you listen to it. You might see something like that and there might be a phrase in it, or it might be like your loved one's name, like the person that calls. Okay, I'm also getting like the person that calls you. It might even be like a spam call, or it might be, not even something for you, but the name of the person talking might be the name of your passed on loved one. Like, let's say your passed on loved one's name was Sadie or something. Someone might be calling you from like some bank or some whatever it is, or a cable company or something, and she might say her name is Sadie. Like that's your passed on loved one's way of letting you know. They're like sending you that synchronicity to tell you they are with you and they're reaching out to you. You're not alone and they are with you. They're not gone. That's what I'm getting. But yeah, you might get like a transcript or something that that says something kind of strange too, like, oh, I don't know if this would happen, but this is what I'm seeing, so this might happen to someone. You might actually get a call where you don't hear, where like it says you got a voicemail, but if you listen to the voicemail, there's nothing there. Like you can't hear anything, but for some reason the transcript of the voicemail has something written down. But when you listen to the voicemail, you can't hear that. You can't hear anything. So I don't know, that might happen to someone. That's very specific, but that's what I'm getting. So,
Or maybe the transcript might say something completely different than like the actual voicemail says. So, like if you listen to the voicemail, for example, might say, hey, this is Heidi from such and such bank, call us back, or some, I don't know, I'm just coming up with like a random example, but like the transcript of that voicemail might say, this is like, I'm with you. This is Clarice or something, like again, that's just an example. But it could be, what I'm saying is it might be completely different than what the voicemail actually says. So, and again, and like the transcript might be like a message from your passed on loved one where it says a completely different thing than the actual voicemail says. I don't know why I'm getting that. That actually happened to me once. I was meditating for a long time, and I felt like I was getting some sort of like divine download and being like guided in a direction, like there was some sort of calling that I felt like I was being guided to do. And like right after that, right after I came out of meditation, I received a call, and it had an angel number in the number, like the phone number was an angel number. I don't remember which angel number it was, but it was like a triple number, or it might have been even like 1111 was in it, but I think it was three numbers though. I think it was like a 444 or 333 or something like that, but or maybe it was a 222. I can't remember, but basically it had an angel number in it. And the voicemail itself, like the transcript said God. That's all it said. So literally the message was like God called me. Like literally that's that's what the mess what um what it said. But the actual voicemail didn't say that. When I listened to it, it was just some guy basically mumbling and then hanging up. But he did not say God. And so for the transcript, for the only word that was there to say God, right after I came out of meditation where I felt like I was being divinely guided to do some sort of calling, and then literally God called me, is basically what it felt like. So, like that felt like what the sign was. So anyway, that was pretty crazy. So, I've had things like this happen where I feel like um I've gotten signs through like spam calls and things like that. And so anyway, that's what I'm getting might happen for you guys in this group.
this feels like A specific message for someone. Yeah, now I'm tearing up. So I really feel like that might happen. Or it might, yeah, because I'm seeing like a transcript that says like I'm with you, or like don't be afraid, or like um I'm here, or like I love you or something. It might say it might say something like that, or it might be even like the name of your passed on loved one or something, or it seems very, it feels like a message, like you might see something, but if you listen to the voicemail, you don't hear, you don't hear that. I don't know. I have goosebumps all over my body right now. This is crazy. I don't know who this is for, but this is strong. Also, yes, because now I'm seeing Archangel Raphael. I just noticed there's a pistachio that I have that wasn't part of these pistachios, but it's laying over here, and it says Archangel Raphael. So, and I mentioned him in the beginning. So for some of you, you might even get a message. Maybe you'll kind of get a message from Archangel Raphael in a similar way. Or maybe just you pray, maybe these are two separate things. Like you might get or maybe this is for two separate collectives. Like for some of you, you're going to receive a communication from your passed on loved one. And for others of you, it's going to be a message from Archangel Raphael. For others of you, it's both. For some of you, it's like you're going to receive a communication from your passed on loved one, or you have been receiving a communication from your passed on loved one. And Archangel Raphael is with you too, and is also reaching out to you. Wow, I'm seeing it in my mind's eye too. Wow, this is so strong. I am feeling really emotional right now. Yeah, you are definitely not alone. They are with you. You have a lot of divine support around you right now, a lot of support from your passed on loved one. And okay, T, we have the letter T, and the letter X, and that's an abbreviation for Texas. So for some of you, this person might have been from Texas, or like your passed on loved one may have been from Texas, and I heard all my exes come from Texas. I think that's a song, so that could be a confirmation for someone, or this could have been an ex of yours. Actually, for some of you, this was like an ex, but just take what resonates, because that I'm getting that's not for everybody for sure. I'm also seeing like an uncle or a grandfather or a brother maybe. So but they might have been from Texas, or you might be from Texas, or there's some connection to Texas, or that song is significant somehow. Doesn't have to be the case, because this is a reading for a collective, so not every detail will probably fit for every person, but that is what I was getting. Or like someone's name even could be Tex or something like that, or that's what they were called, or Tax or Dax or something. There's also something about taxidermy coming through. So maybe this person did that. Again, just take what resonates, but there's also something about like a pet here. For some of you, that your passed on loved one, this is a confirmation for, I feel like for some of you, this could be a pet that is coming through. So if you weren't thinking if you couldn't think of any human passed on loved ones, but you've been feeling or wondering if one of your passed on pets, one of your pets that passed away was around you, this would be a confirmation for you that yes, they are. And if you've been receiving some of the things I just mentioned, that these could be signs from them. It's like your pet is reaching out. So yeah, the passed on loved one does not have to be human. And also there's something about if you had an item made out of like, because sometimes when people's pets pass away, they have items made out of like some of their fur, or like their paw print or something like that. There might be something about that. For some of you, there might be something that happened with one of those objects, or like you might notice that it's knocked over, or that it looks like it was moved, or something odd happens to it, or you just have been feeling way more drawn to it recently. That is your sign that that your pet is around you and they are reaching out to you. They're trying to let you know they're with you. They might be one of your spirit guides, or it's like they're trying to be there for you and comfort you and things like that. So, yeah. Or tracks, or I said tax, I think. Maybe this person did taxes or helped you with your taxes once. Again, this isn't for everybody, but Tex-Mex is coming through too, like the food. Maybe they liked that food, or maybe or they, I don't know, but yeah, because now I'm seeing El Paso. So there's definitely some connection to like Texas here, or Mexican food, or something for someone at least. Yeah, Dax or Dex, maybe Dexter, I don't know, for someone. Trex or Trax, Tex, I don't know. Okay, I think those are the ones coming through. Or it could just be that someone has the one of these initials too, or you do. Like maybe your first name starts with a T, or this person's first name started with a T, or started with an X, or yours does. Or this could be like a first name and a last name, like a first initial and a last initial. Okay. I'm trying so hard not to cry in this group. I'm feeling a lot. I'm so sorry if you guys are hurting right now. I know there's so much going on for so many of us, and you know, I don't know everybody's story here, but I know I'm definitely picking up on, I think also I'm picking up on like your I think I'm picking up on like happiness in a way though for some of you. I mean, not maybe happy's not the right word, but like that you know that your loved one is reaching out to you, you know, like it means a lot. Okay, this Europe is here. So I don't know, maybe you're from Europe or somewhere in Europe, or this person was, or like they were, or they lived in Europe for a while, or you did, or they're buried there. I heard World War II, so for some of you maybe, but that won't be for everyone, but that might be a connection for someone. Or World War I or something. Maybe for some of you this is like a further back ancestor. For some of you, most of you, I was getting this is someone you knew though, but for some of you it might be someone you didn't even meet when they were alive. So just take what resonates, but I think you will probably know, or you will find out if that's for you. So okay. Also, for some of you, if the whole call from a passed on loved one thing doesn't resonate with you, it's possible that one of your passed on loved ones is encouraging you to call someone else, or it's like they're trying to encourage someone to call you. So if you were waiting for a call from someone, it's like they're trying to make that happen, or they're trying to get you to get up the, you know, courage or whatever to do that. We have gift. So for some of you, please excuse my nails, by the way. It has been quite a week. It's been quite like a time period for me. Pretty much ever since the year of the fire horse came in, it has been like one thing after another after another. There was like a carbon monoxide poisoning thing in my house. There was a gas leak. Water got into the gas lines, and it was a whole thing. I'm okay now, but then there was like a faucet broke, and like it was just pouring, like instantly just pouring water. It wasn't like a small drip and like, oh, we should get someone out because it's dripping, you know. No, it just like broke all at once, and it was just like a constant stream of water, like, and not just like a small one either. It was like, it was just pouring water, and then the emergency shut off valves broke. Anyway, it was a whole big thing. So I had to shut off the whole water supply to the house, and we were like many hours without any water. And then after that, our hot water heater broke, and we had to get that entire thing replaced. And so we were without hot water for like a whole bunch of time, and I was like cleaning the house, and I was really stressed out, and I lost a bunch of sleep. And anyway, it's been a kind of a crazy time period, and I have been doing some weird stuff that is like not, it's like way out of character for me, and it's just been a weird energy for me. So anyway, I have not really had time to like redo my nails. I just really haven't been thinking of that. I've been thinking about a lot of other things. Maybe you can relate. Anyway, gift. So maybe you've been thinking of giving someone a gift, or someone's thinking of giving a gift to you. Or like if you receive a gift, I'm getting that it's like your passed on loved one wants you to know that they had something to do with that, or they're encouraging you to give someone else a gift. For some of you, this is like a gift that belonged, like this might be an object that belonged to one of your passed on loved ones, because I'm seeing, excuse me, okay, that's a confirmation verb. So like I'm seeing someone's hand, like handing something. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what that, maybe this is like a ring for some of you. Maybe this is a ring, or like something that would go on a hand, or a wrist or something, because I'm seeing a hand. So I'm just guessing that, I'm not sure. Or maybe it's like a handwritten letter or handwritten note or something, or there's some or there was like a gift that your passed on loved one did give to you, and for some reason they're bringing that up, like that's important. They want you to pay attention to that, or look at that again, or maybe you were just looking at it, or like maybe you were just wearing it, or you were looking at it and they were with you. You know, maybe you were thinking of them, and they want you to know they were there with you in that moment. That, you know, when you were thinking, they were there with you. Yeah. So for some of you, maybe it was like a watch or a ring, or maybe even cufflinks or something, or some piece of jewelry. Could even be earrings, or it doesn't have to be any of that either. It could be anything that they gave to you, that you were looking at recently. For some of you, it might even just be something they wrote to you, like a letter or a card or something, or like a note, and maybe you were like looking at that, something they wrote by hand. Anyway, if there was something like that where you were just looking at it recently, or you wore it and you were thinking of them, they were there with you. And they want you to know that. And I'm getting they're really proud of you, and they love you. Very much. For some of you, it was like something they made you, like maybe even clothes or something, or for some of you, it's like there's something that they gave you that would be good luck or something if you carried it or wore it, or maybe you already feel that way and they're like, or maybe it was something that they felt was good luck that they gave to you. So that would be like a confirmation for you. But anyway, they love you very much. For some of you, you actually might be thinking of giving something that they gave to you to someone else. For instance, like if this was an engagement ring or something. This is very specific, so it won't be for everyone, obviously. But there's like, if, you know, like maybe this was your grandma's ring or something, that or a parent or something, but this could be, it's like maybe there's a ring that gets passed down in your family, or it doesn't have to be an engagement ring either. It could be some other type of ring, but I am seeing an engagement ring. So for some of you, it might be like maybe you're getting ready to propose to someone, or you're thinking, I'm not sure what that is, or like, even if you're not ready to propose, whoever this is might be suggesting to you that you should. It's like they're I don't know. I think it would be strange if you had forgotten this, but they're like reminding you that that they wanted you to use their ring or something to, I'm not sure if I'm getting this right. Okay, I think it's different for some of you here. Okay, for some of you, it's like they're reminding you that they wanted you to use their ring when you proposed to, whoever you get married to or engaged to. For others of you, it's like, I would think you would probably, maybe they're just saying this is the one. Maybe that's like the message for some of you. It's like, because they're like giving their blessing, saying, yeah, use my ring. Like, this is the one you should give the ring to. Or, like you have, I don't know, but it's like they're giving you their blessing, saying like, this is the one. Or even if there's not a ring that gets passed down, that might still be the message. Like, they're telling you this is the one you should give a ring to, or like, this is the one you should, like they're giving their blessing, basically, is what I'm getting. So again, that won't be for everyone, but that is a message coming through. If you were feeling that, then, and you were kind of wondering, because I'm getting like, for a lot of you here, you might have gotten other signs too, and you were kind of wondering, or you kind of felt it. You kind of felt like they were giving their blessing, like your passed on loved one was giving their blessing for this partnership or for this union. Or if you did already, or even if it wasn't a ring, if it was some other object that belonged to your passed on loved one that you did give to one of your loved ones, could have even been to one of your children or something. They're happy that you did that. It's like they're happy that you gave that object to them, or passed that down, or something like that. Or they hope that, or it's like they're looking forward to seeing that happen. For some of you, this is like an object, like an heirloom or something that gets passed down from like parent to child, or like grandparent to, or I don't know, but it's some sort of object that they're looking forward to seeing you give to your child that you have someday. If you are planning to have children, if that's, that won't be everybody's message, but if you are, it's like they're looking forward to that. Or maybe for some of you, you already did, and they're like acknowledging that and saying that was, that they were there and saw it happening, and it made them happy. There's something about that. So like that was a special moment. Or there's something about a christening too for someone, or like a confirmation or something. But there's like a baptism that someone was there for. It looks like a baby though, so again, there seems like some sort of religious ceremony, like a blessing or something for a baby. So again, that won't be for everyone, but that's someone's message. It's like this passed on loved one, again, wanted you to know they were present for that, or they will be, or something. I'm getting like maybe somebody had even said like, I wish, like feeling like you wish your loved one was there, like this was a special moment and it was really hard not having them there. And they just want you to know they were there, or they are going to be there, Maybe not in the form, that would be gosh, guys, there's something so crazy about this. This is how I'm getting goosebumps all over my body again. The calling. But it came out of the bowl. It's like there's two of them. And I must have made two. And I feel like I have realized this before and then I forgot it again. But for this to come out twice, like I didn't even know I had two of these. I don't know. That's crazy. There is something so significant about this phone call or whatever kind of call it is, like, and it came out with animal sign too. So there might be something about some sort of animal sign that goes along with this. Sorry, now I'm just sniffling and I might have to stop the camera here for a second. I don't know. Yeah, there might be, maybe, sorry about my stomach if you could hear it. There might be like an animal that calls you. I know that sounds strange. I don't know how that makes sense. You'll know if like maybe there's like an animal like that makes a call. Like some sort of animal call that you hear at nighttime is what I heard. So for some of you it's at nighttime, but it could be in the day too, like any sort of animal's call that you've been noticing a lot, and maybe you've been feeling like it's a sign. This is a confirmation for you that it is a sign. So it could be like a bird call, or it could be any, like sort of animal call that you've been hearing. Yeah. Just to give examples, like a fox call, or a wolf howling, or even maybe a dog barking or something, or a bird, some sort of bird call, like a blue jay, or a duck is something I heard too, or whatever it is, or a goose. But it literally could be any kind of animal that you've heard calling and you just thought to yourself, I wonder if this is a sign. Like it feels, because you've noticed it repetitively and it just kind of feels that way to you. And it could be an animal that was even significant to your passed on loved one, or even if it's not, though, there is like an animal that keeps reaching out to you, or you keep hearing or noticing a lot. That's a sign for you from your passed on loved one that they're with you. Could also be a sign of something else too, that they're like trying to give you guidance or clarity about, but that's definitely a way of them reaching out or letting you know they're with you. Or maybe you will see this, or you will notice this, and they're letting you know, yeah, that's me reaching out to you. That's me letting you know I'm there. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. You got a friend. Okay, yeah. They're always with you, basically. I'm getting like, they're just a call away, basically, is what I'm hearing. It's like, just think of them, or just call on them, and they will be there. They're there with you. Yeah, I'm hearing they never leave you. It's like they never leave you. Like, again, the moment you think of them or call on them, they can be right there with you. I know it might not feel the same, but they are there, and they say you can connect with them. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to include this or not, because something feels weird about it, so maybe I'm not supposed to. I'm not sure why. Yeah, and for some of you, they are encouraging you to reach out to someone, or letting you know that someone is going to reach out to you. like someone else might be calling you, or again, they're encouraging you to call someone else or message someone else. Okay, and the angels are coming. Oops. The angels are coming through again. Because this one literally says angels. So, yeah, they're letting you know they're one of your angels, or that they are an angel. Maybe some of you, I don't know, this won't be for everyone, but maybe some of you were, like, I don't know, not sure if they were at peace or something. They're letting you know they definitely are. But most of you know that they are in the... Yeah, I'm getting they are an angel, though. That's what I'm getting. It's like they're part of the angelic realm, or again, they're like an angel, like one of your guardian angels, or, they're one of your spirit guides. But specifically, I'm getting very angelic. Yeah, they watch over you. And also, archangels are watching over you, too. You have a lot of angelic support. And maybe also you have angelic support for some sort of connection, if that resonates for you. But there are a lot of angels around you, and this person is one of your angels. And maybe angels helped... Excuse me, that... Okay, so yeah, maybe angels have helped bring you together with a partner, or they're helping to, bring some sort of connection together, whether this is romantic or a very special friendship or something, or whatever kind of connection it is, though. It's like the angels brought this to you, or are bringing something very special to you. It could be healing too, if some of you have been praying for healing, because Archangel Raphael came up. So maybe some of you are becoming healers, and you will be working with him in your healing practice, or maybe you have prayed for healing and he's acknowledging that he is, he's saying he is with you and you are being helped. Or if there's someone that you have been praying for, or maybe you've been praying for someone else, and I'm getting Archangel Raphael is helping with that situation. Okay, and then Crystal came out with that one. Sorry, these aren't focusing. I don't know. They just don't seem to want to do that today. I'll try a little bit harder. Yeah, I don't think it's going to do that. Anyway, crystal. There might be some sort of crystal that you've been feeling drawn to, or that you feel would be helpful to you. And they're confirming that, yes, that would be good for you. If you've been feeling very drawn to a particular crystal, they're saying, yeah, that would probably be a good idea for you. Or maybe just look into getting some sort of crystal. I don't know. I'm getting like maybe you wanted to get a crystal and then you resisted it. Or maybe you said, I don't know. Or like maybe you've been wanting to wear crystals, but you felt weird about it because you've never done that before. I don't know why that's coming up specifically, but they are encouraging you to wear that crystal. Like maybe you've never worn crystal jewelry before, and maybe for some reason that makes you, maybe you feel like it wouldn't. I'm not sure if this is gonna, I'm not sure if I should include this, or like how many people, I'm not sure how many people this is gonna resonate for, but like if you were thinking, oh, like, I don't know, for some reason maybe you're thinking that's gonna be a conflict, or that's gonna, people are gonna think it's weird, or they're gonna notice if you wear like crystal jewelry. They're gonna be like, are you woo woo? Are you like spiritual now? Or like, what is this about? I don't know why I'm getting that, but like maybe there are some people around you that would judge that, or I'm not sure, but that's just something like that is coming through. I don't know why that's coming up, or what that is. Or maybe someone did ask you about it and made you feel bad, or you just felt self-conscious about it or something, so you stopped wearing it. I'm not sure what that will be. You will know if that's your message though, but I'm getting, if you want to, I'm getting that you're being encouraged to to wear the crystal that you want to, or wear the crystals that you want to. Or if you were feeling very guided to buy a specific crystal, you're being encouraged to do that because it probably would be supportive to you right now. But if that doesn't resonate, don't worry. You're not being like, if you weren't already thinking really strongly that there was a crystal you wanted, then don't worry about it. This isn't saying you have to go out and search for a crystal. This is just like a confirmation for you if you had been thinking of getting a certain crystal. Also, someone's name could be Crystal, so that would be a more, that could be, I mean, that would definitely be a sign if that were the case, but, also are crystalline light codes, so I'm not sure who that's going to be for, but you're going to know what that's about, if that's your sign. Or something about being a crystal child, or there's something about crystalline energy, or like crystalline light codes, or something about angelic energy. That's just what I think you'll know what that is, because that's the only thing they just keep repeating. Crystalline light codes. So that might be part of your purpose, maybe, for some of you. I'm getting that I shouldn't go too much into detail, though, so I'm getting like maybe it's I'm not supposed to go into detail, but I think you're going to know what it's about, and that's just meant to be like a confirmation. If you don't know what it's about, then you either might find out about this later, or like maybe you're not meant to know yet if you don't know what this is about, or although this is a collective reading, so it just might not be your message. But I get, yeah, it has something to do with your purpose or with like your calling. Yeah, that could be another meaning of this calling, pistachio, that keeps coming out. You might be an earth angel, or you might resonate with that term. Maybe your person or your partner, if there is one in this scenario for you, maybe they are too. Like they're all, like you're both earth angels, you're both crystalline. That's what just keeps coming through, like crystalline light workers, or light. Or again, I keep getting like crystalline angel, like crystalline earth angels, or crystalline, something about crystalline light codes. But you're like very special. I'm getting there's something, I mean, everybody is special in their own way, but it's like your specialty has something to do with crystalline light codes, and you guys are earth angels. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're being brought together with another earth angel. Like you're both, or it's like there's something about a divinely destined connection. Like you have it feels like a divine, okay, I don't want to get too caught up in the terms, because then sometimes things get confused because people have different definitions of different things. But this is some sort of a divine union that I'm picking up on, some sort of a divinely guided connection, where it's like the angels are bringing you together, or like the universe is bringing you together. The divine is bringing you together. Oh my gosh, holy crap. Okay. Hello. Are you going to visit the reading? Are you going to come over here? Or are you just going to fly over there? Okay, we've got a moth, guys. So that's like a message. Usually that's an incoming message, or that's like something hidden being revealed. Usually when I get moth messages, that's what they're about. They can also be about a travel. She came right up to my third eye. Oh my gosh. It can also be, I actually really like moths. I know some people are scared of them or freaked out by them, but I really like moths a lot. Anyway, um, okay, some of you have been, hello, are you coming back? So cute. Now it's like, okay, also moths can have something to do with like attracting um a mate, like attracting the right partner because okay, you guys might already have like a telepathic connection, like a psychic connection with your part or like your future. For some of you, this is like a future spouse or your future partner. This would be like a confirmation for you that yeah, you do have that kind of connection. Maybe both of you aren't sure, or like maybe one of you, maybe you're like thinking you do, or one of you at least has wondered if you do, but like you're not positive because maybe you haven't talked about it or there hasn't been a lot of confirmation. But I am getting that yeah, there is like a telepathic connection. There's like a psychic sort of communication happening between the two of you. At least sometimes, or maybe you've been having dreams of this person. Anyway, this feels like a very spiritual connection, and I'm getting it's like you guys were meant to be, basically. I'm seeing like this big beam of light, and then I'm seeing that there's like two beams of light, or there's at least one beam of light and the other person is like searching. Yeah, like I'm hearing like a moth to a flame, or they're or like a magnet, like you are magnetizing the right partner for you. For some of you, it's like you're drawing in the right person for you. This is a confirmation for that they are coming. For others of you though, I'm getting it's like you already are in a connection with someone, or you've already met someone, and it's like the universe is trying to bring you together, or it's like there is a connection between the two of you. I don't know, maybe there's something that's gotten in the way or is confusing, or what's going on, but or like maybe something big is about to happen in this connection. I'm getting all confused though. It's almost like they don't want me to know the details, or I don't know, but someone's calling someone here, or there's some sort of message getting exchanged with that moth showing up like that. And but it's also like psychic or telepathic communication, I think, because she like came up to my third eye, or it's like something's going to be revealed to you, maybe, or something already was. Again, this could be like a dream or something. Maybe something was revealed to you in a dream or in a vision or like in a meditation, or it's about to be, or something. Like maybe an angel is going to come in. This is very specific again, but like maybe an angel will come to you in a dream, like literally, like you might get a visitation from an angel in your dream telling you this is your person. Like you might get an archangel, or you might get some sort of angel, or maybe your passed on loved one or something comes to you in a dream and says this is the person you're meant to be with. Like this is your future spouse, or this is your future life partner, even if you're not literally getting married. Like this is the one for you. This is the one that you're meant to spend the rest of your life with, basically. Like this is the one. I don't know, something like that might happen. Although I'm getting that most of you will marry this person, because that's just what it feels like. So you're definitely married. It's definitely a solid commitment. Like you're married in spirit, if nothing else, or you're like, there is some sort of, it's like it does feel like marriage, because it just feels like marriage, guys. I gotta be honest, it feels like marriage. If it's not like a legal marriage, it's still a marriage though. It still feels like to you guys it's a marriage. It's like a commitment that you will stay together for life, or it feels like that. It feels like a very solid committed relationship. So it feels like, honestly, it feels like marriage. If it's not like maybe hand fasting or something, it feels like marriage, guys. I gotta be honest, this really feels like someone you're gonna marry. But again, just take what resonates. But that's what I'm getting the most. There's also a fly. There's a fly on my blinds too. So, like a teeny tiny little fruit fly. Yeah, I heard I spy. I spy a fly, which is what I just did. But like, I don't know why we're rhyming now, but I don't know. But they're, oh, spy. I don't know. Like, if somebody's, maybe someone's just, you know what? Sometimes I get flies when I'm about to get a message, though, too, actually. So I think we're just getting more of the, like, there is a message coming in, or again, you're being encouraged to send a message. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, for some of you, maybe that is it. Now my lights flickered a tiny bit too, so that's interesting. For some of you, there might have been some sort of interference or like negative energy or something. Oh, I mentioned in the beginning, maybe there's some sort of negative energy that's been hanging around you, but, or maybe this other person too. There might be some sort of blockage or interference in your connection with this person, or again, like you felt blocked, like you don't know what to say, or they don't, or something. I don't know, but there's some sort of like blockage in communication or some sort of trickery or something. That won't be for everyone. I'm getting, you know what, friend. This is friend. So for some of you, maybe this is a friend, or for some of you, this is going to be a confirmation. So only take this, again, take this with a grain of salt, because this isn't for everybody. But for some of you, there's like a friend that's been trying to interfere in your connection with this person. Or like in some way, like maybe your friend said, oh, I don't know, like maybe a friend told you, oh, that's interesting. Okay, for some of you, maybe your friend told you that this person wasn't single or something, or like the person you're interested in, or like one of their friends told them that you're not single or something. I don't know, but there's something like, for some of you, there is something about like a friend interfering, or like, and it doesn't have to be like a bad thing. It doesn't have to be where they had bad intentions. But maybe they just, I don't know, like maybe it was a friend who actually had good intentions, and they thought, you know, they genuinely thought, oh no, this isn't a good match for you or something, but it's like they were projecting, or they were, I don't know if projecting it, but I don't know, like maybe they made a bad judgment call or something. Sort of like I'm getting Pride and Prejudice, where Mr. Darcy misjudged. It's like I think he was the one who like encouraged Mr. Bingley to not pursue Jane more, because Jane was shy, but he misread that and he thought like she wasn't that interested or something. I can't remember all that went into that, but that's something that I'm getting. It's like maybe there was a friend in this connection, like there was a friend who kind of got in the way somehow. Either one of their friends or your friends or something were like, oh yeah, I don't know, I don't think they're that interested, you should just move on. Yeah, I am getting something about that. Yeah, like maybe one of their friends is like, well, this isn't, you know, they're probably not that interested, this isn't really going anywhere, or like or this would be a difficult connection because it's like long distance, or there's an age gap, or whatever it is. But like maybe the friend was like pointing things out, like, oh, this won't work, or maybe this was one of your friends or something. But I'm getting whatever happened here, or maybe one of your friends even wanted you to get together with like one of their friends or something. I don't know. Again, this is very specific, so not for everybody, but it's like your friend, or maybe there was like a mutual friend or something. I'm not sure. Or like maybe for some of you, there is a friend that's actually helping in your connection or trying to encourage. But I'm getting for a lot of you, since I got this right after the fly and I was like asking for confirmation about that, it's like there might be a friend that might not be so friendly to this connection. And they might be kind of interfering or even like spying or something in some way. I don't know. Or could we get more on this friend? Because like I'm just getting like you might want to be a little bit more discerning with, or like pay more attention, like observe your friends more, because there's something maybe that's going on. I don't know. Could be like one of your friends discouraged you from being with the person you actually want to be with, because they for some reason wanted to see you with someone else. I'm not sure why that would be, but like maybe just as an example, like maybe they maybe it's like they wanted to set you up with one of their friends or something, or someone that it's like they didn't want you to be with the person that you were interested in, because they actually were hoping you would get together with someone else that they liked more for some reason, or that they had a friendship with or some sort of loyalty to, or I don't know why that would be the case, but it's like they had in their mind that they wanted you to be with someone else, so like they discouraged you from being with the person that you want to be with or something. For some of you, it could be like that your friend was into you, and so they have maybe been trying to discourage you from like dating anyone else. Just again, take what resonates. For some of you, this is just as simple as like maybe this is your friend, this person that you are have this strong, like this spiritual connection with, or that you're meant to be with, or something like that, or at least meant to have a relationship with, a connection with of some sort. They are your friend. Or for some of you, it's like this is a soulmate, like a friend connection that's coming in, that's very, or maybe that you've already met. It's like you're destined to be really close. Maybe this is actually like a friend that you are meant to partner with, but it's not meant to be romantic. Just take what resonates. That could be the case though for some of you. It really feels romantic for most of you though here, because I was picking up on marriage, or like, again, like a very, very close bond, for some of you, for most of you here. But for some of you, maybe it isn't romantic, or yeah, I mean, this could be like a platonic connection, or maybe it's like, this is highly specific, but for some of you, maybe it's at least not an SE-actual connection, like if you're ace or something, or I don't know, but it's like this is still someone that you're going to have a very close bond with, but that might not be a part of your relationship or something. So again, that's just a confirmation for someone. That's like a highly specific thing. So not everyone's message. For most of you though, I am getting this is going to be like a spouse, or like it is going to be a romantic and a, okay, we've got the number 9. So that could be significant. Maybe that's someone's birth month or birthday. Like September or the 9th of any month could be significant to this person or to you. I'm getting someone's like disappointed or thinking, oh, it's probably just going to be, I don't know, like maybe someone was, maybe I'm not supposed to say that part. I'm getting drawn back. Okay, you know what? I'm going to get more on this friend, though, because for some of you, I feel like maybe I didn't. Okay, we have the letter J, so that could be somebody's initial. Either yours or this person's, or maybe a friend. Maybe this is the friend that's coming up. I don't know. I think I'm supposed to get... Are those the right cards for this, or should I get a different deck? I'm hearing, oh damn, oh damn, oh damn, I'm so perplexed. With just one breath, I'm locked in. I can't remember this. I can't remember the lyrics. It's almost shocking. I'm singing this well. What song am I singing? Close. I think it's called Close. Close. Ooh, I want you close. Ooh, oh, so close. I want you close and close and close enough. No. Okay. Yeah, I think it's called Close by... Is that Nick Jonas and Tuvalu? I think. Yeah. So that song might be significant. You might want to go listen to it. Maybe the lyrics apply somehow to this connection, or maybe that's just like a song you've been listening to a lot, so this would be like a synchronicity for you, or your person really likes that song or something like that. All right, I know I'm supposed to get some sort of cards, but I feel like hang on. Okay. I guess we're doing this. I don't know, though. Am I supposed to... Okay, we're gonna check this deck. Okay. Something feels wrong. Am I not in the right... Is this where I was before? I feel like I'm not in the same position that I was in before. Maybe I am. I don't know. Okay, this is good enough. I want to know more about this friend, if there's anything you need to know about what happened in this situation. Like, what is this about? I can't get it, guys. I can't bend over. It hurts so bad. Okay, I can do this. Oh my god. Okay. I might just have to cut this out. Regretting my life decisions right now. I mean, I am very satisfied with how clean one of my rooms is. Like, it really needed a deep cleaning, and I did everything, and it feels really good, and I'm glad I did it. But like, my body is not so glad that I did that. Okay. I got it. My lights are flickering again. Okay. So that might be a thing for you, or like some sort of sign. And the archangels are making themselves known again. So I wonder if that's like, okay, that's like a sign. That is from, okay, if some of you were wondering if that was like a sign from an angel or like an archangel, or you were wondering what that was a sign of, okay, yes, it is from... It is angelic in nature, or that is coming from your angels. That is coming from, like, yeah, it's from them. Okay. Like, they're making that happen, or yeah, okay. Maybe some of you weren't sure, like, what was influencing it, or what kind of energy, but yeah, okay, I'm getting that's related to the angels, probably specifically archangels for most of you, but it doesn't have to be that. It could be some other, but it's angelic. It is an angel. Okay, this is coming to life. And again, I'm getting, it's like you guys feel like, you know, or at least the person, someone here in this romantic connection or whatever connection this is an angel though. Like they are an earth angel. I think that you are. I feel like you're both earth angels. I know I said that before, but I'm coming back to that again. Okay, coming to life. Right, what does this mean about this? I am getting like a butterfly is a specific sign for a lot of you about your past on loved one, by the way. Or maybe you've been getting butterflies. Oh, and I just had the moth too in this reading. Whoa. What is that about? So weird. Okay, maybe that was wrong. What's wrong about that? Maybe someone just choked on something. I don't know if someone just choked on something or like, because that's what it felt like, but that was weird. It's like I just involuntarily choked on something. I feel like that's a synchronicity or a sign for someone. I don't know why that just happened, but that was weird. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, it just hit me. Okay. Okay, but how does that have to do with a friend though? Okay, are you just telling me like to move on? Okay, maybe it's like maybe this person is your friend. Like maybe the person that you're coming together with or that is your like is your future spouse or is the one for you. Maybe they are currently like a friend. But I don't know. It could be any of the things I said, but I guess they just want me to move on past that. So I must have gotten whatever message was important because they're giving me something else now, which is like, I don't know why I didn't put this together before. With this, okay. I feel like some of you already know what this message is when you saw that card. And on the bottom of the deck is commitment. So again, this is like a committed, this is like a lifelong partnership. But for some of you, it's like, this was something that, this is like I'm hearing an unbreakable bond, or this was like a commitment. I heard that transcends death, or this was like, this is like someone you've had past lives with at least, but there's something about like, for some of you, this is a really, wow, I did not see, okay, I don't know why I don't see these things coming until, well, that's how the channeling works sometimes. It's like, I just don't get it until they give it to me. But anyway, like sometimes it just, the way the messages come through, I just don't put it together until, okay, sorry, I'm just a little shocked about this message, but it's like this person is reincarnating. That's what I'm getting. This might be someone, for some of you, your passed on loved one was your partner, or like they were your friend at least, and like maybe you guys meant to get together, or like there was always a spark or something, but you, for whatever reason, it's like you were separated early by somebody passing away, or maybe you did date, or maybe you were together, or maybe you were partners, maybe you were even married to this person for some of you. But whatever the case was, it's like you had a very strong connection with someone, or it's like a connection that never got a chance to actually happen, because a tragedy happened, or illness, or whatever it was. But there is a connection here and this isn't everyone's message, but for some of you, it's like this person is reincarnated, or they are going to reincarnate, or they, like, yeah, I'm getting, for some of you, it's like they already did. This could have been someone you knew when you were a child, or like very young, like a teenager. For others of you, if it's not like where they were actually, like if it's not specific, I don't know. For some of you, it's reincarnation, but for others of you, it's something slightly different, but it's a little bit like that, but not. I'm getting something about walk-ins. So if this is your message, I feel like you're already going to know what a walk-in is, or you're going to have, like, you will have had like a thought or a dream or some sort of sign about this happening. So if you haven't, then it might just not be your message. Or for some of you watching, it's like Oh, oh, I hope not, because that might be really strange. You know what? No, because some people have told me before that they appreciated me talking about this because they actually thought that this is what happened to them. So I will say this as a confirmation. Don't be freaked out if this this will click for you. If this is your story, it's gonna make sense to you, okay? And if it doesn't, then just don't worry about this part. But for some of you, you might be a walk-in. For some of you, a walk-in's for those of you who don't know, that is a term for a soul that like basically instead of crossing over when they pass away, it's like they attach to a body of someone who either, well, I've heard it a couple different ways. I think for some it's like a person who had a near-death experience. Sometimes the person who was originally incarnated in the body will actually leave and someone else will come in, like a different soul, a different consciousness will come in and kind of like live the rest of the body's lifespan out as them, or, you know, like they'll inhabit that body. Basically, for some, I've heard that it's almost like a meshing where there's like more than one soul kind of sharing the same body. But oftentimes it happens like when somebody is near to death, or I think at least unconscious is when I've heard of this happening. I'm not an expert on this, so you might want to go learn more about this, but there's something about like you might be a walk-in in that your spirit is maybe not the same spirit that you were when you were born, basically, like when you incarnated. If you did have like a near-death experience or something happened, or I'm not sure, or this could have been maybe some sort of trauma or something, but it's like you agreed to allow this other. It's not like you were invaded. This is like a consensual thing that happens too, at least what I'm getting in this case. That's what it is. It's not like where someone like a spirit or soul like steals somebody's body. It's like there is an allowing, there's like a soul agreement or something, but it's like, yeah, I'm getting so if some of you were like, oh, that wouldn't work because like my person would be too, like, I'm too old now, like if they incarnated now, like that would never work, you know, or something like that. But I'm getting like they might be a walk-in, so they might be your same age or not too far from it, because their spirit like joined a body that I don't know. That's just what I'm getting, guys. So just again, take what resonates, because it will feel right to you if this is your message. Either again, like your partner, I feel like maybe I'm missing something, but this is the best I can do with this message right now, guys. And again, this isn't everyone's message either, but for some of you it is the case where like you didn't get to be with someone, or you were with someone and then you were separated by them passing away, and like you guys are going to get to be together again because they are a walk-in now, like they have joined, either they have or they're going to yeah, like they're coming back though. It's like they're reincarnating in some way. Either they're like a walk-in and they're going to be inhabiting, or like, you know, the consciousness within a body that's already incarnated and it might be the same like biological age as you or similar to, you know, or again, they are reincarnating. They might actually be born, or they were, like maybe they were born. If this happened a long time ago, maybe they reincarnated like right after it happened or something, and so they might be younger than you, like by quite a bit. But it's like for instance, like if you guys were like teenagers when this happened, that would still mean there would be a significant age gap, but it's not like completely unheard of, you know? Like, yeah, like if you guys were 16 or something, that would still be big. Like a 16-year age gap is still a big age gap, but it still might not be like the same as if you were like 40, you know, or something like that. So, but again, I mean, anything's possible in this world. So, you know, I'm not trying to judge or anything, because anything can happen. But something is happening there. Something with reincarnation or a walk-in or something like that is happening here for someone. For sure, if you had felt that, yeah, this is your confirmation. Yeah. And if you met someone already and you were kind of feeling like they were, a reincarnate, like if you had felt kind of like they were a walk-in or something, yeah, there's a good chance that that is what's going on. I mean, no guarantees, of course, because this is a general reading, you know, like this is a group reading for, it's a reading for a group of people. So, you know, use your discernment and everything. And it's important to, you know, it's of course always important to respect people and their feelings and everything. So if you meet someone and you feel like they're a walk-in, you know, of course, it's probably not a great idea to, you know, like try to put that on them or like tell them that and like put that pressure on them. And I'm just getting like, if the person you meet truly is like a walk-in, they're going to feel the same pull towards you that you feel towards them. Sorry if you can hear my stomach growling, by the way. I'm so sorry about that. But anyway, it's like, although that could be a confirmation for someone actually, because sometimes that happens. Like, I don't know, but people have told me that happens sometimes where they have, it's like my stomach growls in like all of the groups that they're in or something. So it's like, it's almost like a confirmation or something. Anyway, I don't know, but that could be in case it's a thing. I guess I should put it out. But basically, if the person truly is like a walk-in, or like a reincarnation, I'm getting that it's like they're gonna feel the same pull towards you that you feel towards them. Like they're gonna feel the same, like um, they're gonna feel it too, you know? Uh, they're at least gonna feel very drawn towards you. So it's gonna be a mutual thing. If you feel like someone is a walk-in or feel like someone is a reincarnation of someone that you've lost, but they don't seem interested, or it's like if you try to pursue them or try to form a relationship, and they're pulling away, I'm getting that is probably a good sign that it's not them. Even if it seems like them, it probably is someone else, because I'm getting like it will be mutual. It could be possibly that they just need some time and then they'll to like process or something, and then they'll come back around later. But again, I just want to emphasize, because I never know who's going to find these readings. So I just really want to emphasize that it's so important to, like, of course, respect people's boundaries, be respectful, be understanding, be compassionate, and, you know, don't try to force anything onto anyone, you know, because we can't know these things for sure. So just want to put that out there. Okay, but yeah, I'm getting like, I don't know. Can we get some more on that? Okay, yeah. Yes. Yeah, because again, it's like this card is coming apart. It's like, again, there was a separation, like you guys were taken. This could have been in a past life too. For some of you, it's like this is what happened to you. It's like there was this painful separation or something in a past life, and like now you are getting to live out what you didn't get to live out in a past life, something like that. So this separation, you guys being separated before you could Yeah, for some of you, it's like you got separated, like a tragedy happened, and you were separated by death before you got to marry each other in a past life or something like that. And so, like, this lifetime, you guys are meant to get to live out what you didn't in that past life, or maybe more than one. Yeah, this one says Field of Dreams. Excuse me, burping again. Yeah, it's like this is meant to be the dream life. Yeah, I'm hearing yeah. The dream is not dead. That's what I heard. Like, this is meant to be the dream life. This is meant to be the dream realized. This is meant to be the dream come true. Finally. Or like, this is meant to, like, it's not gone. Or it was, but now it's, yeah, because the mountain is obstacles, like something that seems like an insurmountable or like a huge obstacle. Yeah, and rock bottom is here too. And under that is details. So it's like something that seemed like, oh, it couldn't possibly happen or something. And the universe, what I'm hearing is like, I can make anything happen. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm hearing like God, or I'm hearing source, spirit, whatever name you want to give to your higher power, or like the universe. They're saying, I can make anything happen. Basically, you are meant to have a dream life with this person, or it's like this is your dream come true. That's what I'm getting. It's like you are meant to have I'm hearing it's not just a dream, or it's not just like a this isn't just a fantasy or like wishful thinking. I'm getting like this really is happen. This is happening. Like, this is what's meant to happen for you. We have Bone Collector on the bottom of the deck, which has to do with time and cycles and like things repeating. And honestly, it feels, when that comes up, I think about past lives a lot. So again, that's coming up. Or it's like you're getting a second chance at something like that. Something's repeating, like you're getting another chance at this relationship that you guys didn't get to have. Wishing well. Yeah, your wish. Again, your wish, your dream. Yeah, because I was hearing the song, a dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you can lose your heartache. Yeah, so okay. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Yeah, I'm just getting, it's like, yeah, it's not just a dream. And maybe you have dreamt of this person, but it's like you're meant to be together, and this is meant to be a dream. You can, like, this is meant to happen. This is meant to be tangible. This is meant to be kept. I'm hearing a promise kept too, like that you would get this opportunity, and that it will last this time is what I'm getting. Yeah, spark. They're definitely, Yeah, something's about to spark. That's what I'm getting. It's like the sparks are happening now, or it's like the spark has happened. Like you have met someone, or there is like this tension or something, but it's like you guys haven't. Yeah, because I just split the deck out. Intention. It's like maybe, I don't know. It feels like the precipice, or I'm just getting, it's like someone's right on the edge. Like someone's right on the edge again of like calling someone, or you're getting ready to do that. You're getting ready to tell someone how you feel, or they're getting ready to tell you, or maybe one of you told the other person, the other one's getting ready to tell the other one how. I don't know what's going on here, but something's about to take off though, because I just saw the flying card. Even if you, I don't know. I feel like I'm just supposed to stop now because I'm getting way too tired, guys. But I hope this gave you something helpful. I hope that, I hope this finds the right people that can benefit from this message. Or, if it's not your message, if you just want to send some love to the people it is for, and maybe give the video a thumbs up so that it helps it find the people that it is meant for. I would appreciate that. And yeah, I am wishing you guys all the best. I feel like I'm going to have to edit something in, because I feel like for some of you there might not be a romantic connection for you, and you were only meant to receive the confirmation that your passed on loved one is with you. And then for others of you, it's like this whole message. So I guess I'm kind of leaving this note for future editing me. I guess I will be editing this quite a bit after all. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I hope that, what am I supposed to say? What is it? I feel so frustrated right now because I feel like I'm feeling this negative energy again, and I'm just like, what? Where is it? What? Okay. Oh, okay. This is what I'm supposed to let you know. Okay, there's another message. Sorry, I went to finish the message and I'm like, oh, I'm just getting this awful energy. It's like my skin is crawling, or like also I feel like this, I'm feeling a lot of physical sensations, but it feels like there's some sort of anger or blushing. I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm blushing. I think I've been blushing like the entire reading. I don't actually know why that's happening to me. It's kind of strange. But yeah, maybe someone's really going to make the other person blush, but I don't know. But there's so much energy in this group. I think that's just, I don't know, that just happens sometimes. But I'm getting like there's been some sort of interference here, guys. I know I touched on it a little bit with a friend, but even if it's not a friend, there's like some sort of blockage. And what I'm getting is like, if there are blockages, it's like maybe both of you know you like each other. Like there's a spark, but maybe neither one of you is sure if the other person likes the other person. It's like because there's a blockage, or there are many blockages or obstacles. But I'm getting for you guys, it's like, I don't know, it almost feels like, yeah, I'm hearing like a series of unfortunate events, or it almost seems like it's not meant to happen or something, because it seems like there are too many obstacles, or it feels like, I don't know. I'm just getting, there are blockages though, but I'm getting it's not the divine that's putting those in the, I don't know. I'm getting like there is a negative energy that is blocking this. It's not like the divine is putting these roadblocks in your way to try to tell you no, it's too much. Like, I don't know. How do I want to say this? Because this is not, what do you want me to say? Okay, I'm just getting like there is a connection between the two of you. It's like there is a spark. You both know there's a spark. This is not a one-sided thing. This is not something where like you've just been pining after someone that has never reciprocated any sort of feeling towards you at all. This is someone you have talked to, and it's like there has been, there's been some sort of flirting, or there's been like you were really feeling something and it seemed like they were feeling it too, or maybe someone even said like that they talked, they said something about you, or like there's been signs, like there is something. It seems like there's something, but it's like neither one of you has actually, maybe it's like neither one of you have actually come out and said it, or it's like if one of you did, it's like something got in the way of that somehow. It's like something doesn't make sense. I don't know. There is a confusion, or there's something blocking something. Or maybe this is just your own doubt or something. Maybe you've just been having a lot of doubts about this connection. But it seems like you both want it, but then you're like, I don't know though, because then they didn't say anything, or like something got in the way, or I don't know what's going on, or I don't know. There's something, or you're just, or doubts get in your head and you're like, no, why would they want to be, like I must have been wrong, or I don't know. But I'm just getting, trust your intuition, or trust the signs. Trust the signs you're getting from your angels, because again, there's something about like this. If this is a divine connection, if you guys are earth angels or something, or you are here to anchor some sort of light code, or bring in some sort of light code, or you communicate with other realms, like, or you carry a very special energy, and maybe you're meant to create something very special, or you're meant to do something very important with this person. It's like it is a divine connection, because you guys, it's like you have a partnership that where you're meant to do something together. You're meant to create something together that affects a lot of people in a positive way. Basically, it's like you have a calling. You, again, with the calling thing, you have a calling, you have a purpose together. It's not just to love each other. I mean, that's a very beautiful thing too, and that can be a calling or a purpose, but you guys have something beyond that. You guys, there's like a reason, like a very important mission or something that you guys are here to do. And it's like you have to do it together is what it feels like, or it's very important that you be together for this. So I'm just getting like, with that being said, your connection is important. There are people, beings, consciousnesses, energies, just like there are angels. There are also not angels. There's an opposite, okay? There are all kinds of different energies. At least this is my experience, and this is my belief based on a long time experiencing certain things. Anyway, basically, there are forces that don't want these types of connections to happen. They are there as like an obstacle. And whether you want to see it as, like, some people believe there is no like negative energy, because they're like everything kind of happens for you in a way, like it's only there to, so I get that there are different perspectives on this, but this is just how the message is coming through to me. There are negative energies that don't want this connection to happen, or it's like they're going to try to keep it from happening, because they would like whatever it is you're here. Whoa, here comes the moth again. Okay, yes, this is the message. Something's being revealed. They don't want, okay, yes. Yeah, do more energy cleanses, and there she is. There she is, okay? Yeah, So, oh, yeah, she's very excited about this. Okay, this is important. Yeah, they don't want, okay, this is it. They don't want this connection to come together. There are forces that don't want this connection to come together because it's very sacred. It's very special. This is like you're going to do something, and they don't want you to do the thing that you guys are going to do together. It's like they don't want you to accomplish your goal, basically. For some of you, this could have even been why you were separated in a past life. Maybe you were even destined to do something in like a past life, and that's part of like how this tragedy occurred. I mean, I don't want to stress any of you out, but I am getting, it's like the stakes were high, or there's something where like there are forces that do not want this to happen because they want things to stay the same, or they don't want what you're here to accomplish to happen. they like the darkness, or again, they serve like an opposite energy than you do. There's like a very dark energy basically. And so they're gonna put in a lot of effort to like try to block this connection, but that doesn't mean, I think that's what the confusion is about. Yeah, that moth is still going crazy, and she has been sitting still, completely still on the mirror this entire time. So this is the thing. This is a big deal. This is the thing, one of the things being revealed that's important. It's like, yeah, I'm hearing the enemy from within too. So it's like, yeah, like maybe within your own mind, or like maybe you're getting all this anxiety, or you're second guessing yourself, or you're like, yeah, they never really cared about me, or I'm sure they don't care. I don't know why I even thought that, or like, yeah, I don't know why they would be into me, or like, I guess I was wrong, or I guess there isn't anything here, or I guess there was, like it's, I don't know, there's something about like doubting, or like if there are obstacles that just keep coming up that keep making it hard for you guys to be together, you might think like, oh, maybe this is like a sign that we're not supposed to. But at the same time, you're getting a lot of signs that are saying, yes, you should be together. And you're not sure, like maybe you were getting mixed signals, and you're like, they're very mixed signals. Like this is very confusing. I don't know what's going on. What I'm getting is like, you might be getting those like the doubts and the fears and those internal things that are like, oh yeah, I guess I was wrong, or I can't listen to, it's like that might be a negative, like that's a negative energy. That's honestly, it feels like it is a dark, it's like some sort of dark force doesn't want you, like I don't want to be all like the devil did it, but like that's kind of what it feels like. Honestly, if I'm being real about this is kind of what, that's the vibe, okay? Like I don't want to say the word, but it feels extremely dark. I'm getting a lot of D words here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it feels onic. You know what I'm saying?
I was feeling very flustered in the end of this reading, like the energy that was coming through, and I just didn't want to say the word. But in case you don't know what I'm trying to say, demonic is the word. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is definitely specifically a demonic entity that is interfering, but it could be. It's definitely something that, it's definitely a type of energy that some people would label with that word, or if it's not that, though, there's some other sort of negative energy. But so just take what resonates. There's no need to be afraid, because you are being divinely protected, and it can't harm you unless, I'm getting that the only way they can really harm you, whatever kind of negative energy this is, whether it is another person, someone in, or it's an entity or whatever it is, the only way they can actually hurt you is if you let them. It's like in this scenario especially, I'm getting, you're so divinely protected that the only way they can get to you is, or the only way they can do any harm to you or to your connection, is if you let them in your head, basically. It's like if you let that energy, if you let if you let that cause doubt in you, if you let that cause fear, if you let that take root, if you let that interfere in the connection, or if you let these negative thoughts, or whatever this is, if you let the interference happen, that's the only way they can really interfere.
Yeah, I'm hearing something about like divine, there's some sort of like divine law or like governance or I don't know, I'm hearing like order or ordinance or something, I don't know, but it's like it's divinely protected up to a certain point. It's like the only ways they're allowed to actually interfere, or the only ways they could interfere, are like ways where they could get you to give up on the connection, basically. So it's like they can do like little trick things. They can do like trickster things. They could try to trick you or try to trick the other person. They can maybe they can make things like glitches happen, or they can make like little mishaps or mistakes, or confusing things happen to then try to get in your head. So like, for instance, I think this kind of ties back into the beginning of the reading when I was talking about messaging issues or like glitches or weird things going on. And, then someone might take that as a sign like, oh, well, this weird thing is happening. Maybe that's a sign I shouldn't do this, or maybe that's a sign I shouldn't say this, or maybe this is a bad sign or something like that, And so then that throws you off or throws the other person off, or there's like a communication issue. Or, so they might be doing something like to trick. There's like some sort of trickery involved, or some sort of, there might be some sort of interference like that, but it's like they can't actually harm you or like do something truly harmful to both of you. It's like the only ways they can interfere is to try to produce doubt or produce misunderstandings, can produce confusion, and then get in your head and cause you guys to give up on, to decide, well, maybe I just shouldn't keep trying to talk to this person, or like maybe it's not meant to be, maybe there's too many obstacles, maybe, basically to get you to give up before it even gets off the ground or something, so hopefully that makes sense.
Like, that's the only way they can really get to you guys, is if you are able to push that out of your mind, or you hold on to the love and you don't listen, or anytime it looks like there's an obstacle, you don't let that stop you. You don't just like immediately cave and give into that and be like, oh yeah, I knew I was wrong, or like maybe I'm not supposed to do this, or maybe I'm, as long as you don't give into that, and you push through that, and you keep trying, or you don't give up, then they can't really do anything to you, is what I'm getting. It's like the war, or whatever this is, however you want to look at this, but it's like the battle is in your mind, basically. Or it's like there might be obstacles or bumps in the road, but you can get past them, you can get through them, as long as you don't give up and you don't give in to the whatever negative energy this is, basically. Hopefully that makes sense.
I don't know why I don't want to say I do know why. I'm just feeling like don't want to say it, but like it feels like something you just really shouldn't be listening. Okay. What are you trying to tell me? Please help me get quiet and understand what I'm supposed to say here. I feel like me delivering this message is even getting like jumbled up, because it's like something doesn't even want. I am protected during this reading. I know that there have been so many archangels here. It's crazy. But like there are certain thoughts or certain things that are coming into your mind, and maybe also your partner's mind, that is like causing some sort of blockage or confusion or like misunderstanding between the two of you. And maybe it keeps happening, and it's like weird because both of you love each other, is what I'm getting. It's like very strong. You have the same feelings, or it's like you want to talk to each other, but for some reason you can't talk to each other, or for some reason it keeps getting blocked, or for some reason you keep having misunderstandings, and like you're not actually sure what's happening. And it's kind of weird that it's happening, because I don't know, like something doesn't make a lot of sense. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's like, it could even be that like your messages are disappearing or something, or theirs are. I don't know what's even going on, or maybe this is like all I know is there's something confusing, but it's confusing because there is some sort of negative energy. Something really dark is actually trying to keep this from happening. Because you might be like, well, yeah, but like, why would all of this be going into trying to keep us apart if we're actually supposed to be together? And it's like, because the angels, forces of light, do want you to be together. This is destined. You guys are meant to be together. You are like counterparts. You love each other. This is meant to be. But you're meant to do something important. It's very important and good together for like the world or humanity or the universe, whatever. I don't know. But you're meant to do something very significant. I mean, everyone has some sort of purpose and is significant in a way, but it's like something you're doing, it's like a big deal. It affects a lot of people, or it affects a lot of the planet too, maybe not even just humans specifically, but I mean, everything affects everything. So, but I'm just saying, like, you might be helping the planet, or you might be helping animal. I don't know what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, it's a big deal. And it's such a big deal that, excuse me, it's like the forces of darkness literally are like focusing on your love life, trying to make sure that you don't come together with this person. I'm getting like they won't succeed as long as you... Can we get some more on this? I mean, you are being helped so much right now, but you might have to resist like those negative thoughts, or this person might have to learn to do that and like lean into love. Only let the love, only listen to the love, only let love exist between the two of you. I'm getting it's like maybe you've been starting to feel angry with this person, or frustrated even, or something like that. And I'm getting like that's not a good approach, or like energetically that's not helping anything, because I'm getting, again, I'm kind of getting, I know this, I wouldn't usually say stuff like this, but it feels like it's not their fault, like, or it's not your fault even, or it's like, again, I mean, it sort of is, because it's like you guys need to learn to not listen to this interference, or not let the interference interfere, basically, like push that out and only let the higher vibration, like only let love. I just keep hearing that. Only let love exist between the two of you. Yeah, protecting. Oh my gosh, guys, look. Protecting treasure. Yeah. It's like they're trying to protect you. You are being protected, divinely protected, but you also have to protect yourselves and protect this connection, in that you don't let any hate or any anger or any resentment
or any fear or anxiety or, doubts
or any judgment, not even judgment. I know that's hard to do, because it's like, well, I have to have some boundaries and standards and stuff. And yes, like, don't let this person hurt you. I don't think that's what's happening though in this connection. Maybe I'm supposed to cut some of this out. You are being divinely protected, but you also have to like protect your mind. Basically, that's what I'm getting, like protect your thoughts, protect your heart, and protect this connection. Like, don't like throw it away because it seems like, oh, it's not happening, or it keeps being blocked, so maybe it's not meant to be, or like maybe this person didn't. I don't know. There's just something about like, don't give up on it. And definitely protect your thoughts, like observe your thoughts and make sure, because there's trickery. There's just something about like deception or trickery, or I heard bribery for some reason too. I don't, or rivalry or something. That won't be for everyone, I think, but I don't know. But there's something about like protecting. I just keep getting the same thing. Listen to the love. That's the truth in this scenario. The love is the truth. You feel it in your heart for a reason. You have gotten all these signs that the connection is meant to be for a reason. Even if you're getting other signs saying no, or you're getting thoughts and doubts and you're getting this negative stuff coming in, don't listen to that. That's just what I'm getting. That's not the truth. The truth is the love. I'm getting like the love. And again, I'm getting it's like you physically feel it in your heart. It's like it's love because you literally feel it in your heart. Your heart warms. Your heart feels like it expands. It's like there's this warm opening of your heart. It's like you feel the love. It's like a physical thing. You feel it in your heart. It's not just in your mind where you feel obsessed with this person and you're like, that's love. I feel the passion and I feel the attraction and I feel like, oh, I want that person so bad, and I can't stop thinking of them, and like they're so gorgeous and they're so this and they're so that. I love this about them. I love that about them. No, it's none of that. It's way deeper. It's literally in your heart. Like the love is not up here for this person. the love is here. If you know what I'm saying, like, then this is, I think you'll know what I'm saying. If this is your message, it's like, where do you feel the love for this person? I'm getting, it's like your heart isn't able to lie in this situation, not like this. It's like your thoughts can lie. You can think that you love someone, but it's like your physical, there's like a physical reaction that you get to this person that where it's like that can't be faked or that can't be lied. At least not in this scenario, not with you. Maybe it could be for other people, but for you, it's like that your heart is not lying in this situation. This is like, if you feel that physical sensation, like I described, the warmth, the, like that opening feeling when you see this person, when you think of this person, it's like you feel that love for a reason. That's the truth. This is the truth. Not this, whatever whatever chatter is going on up there. This is the truth. And I'm getting, if there were any third party connections or some sort of, if that was one of the interferences that came in, that was one of the confusing things that came in. It's like that love was all up here. Like that wasn't, and maybe down here, but it wasn't here. Okay? And again, this is a general reading, so this might not be for everybody. So just take what resonates for some of you. If there was another person at some point, whether this was on your side or the other person's side, or both of you or whatever, there might have been love there. But I'm just like, there might have been some action, it might have been actually love, but it still wasn't anything like what you two have. It's like you guys, what I'm picking up on here is like you guys have, I'm feeling kind of like an epic type of love story here where like you guys would find each other in every lifetime. Your souls would do anything to, like to find each other. There's like no keeping you apart. It's like you're inseparable. Like you would do anything to be together again, like transcend, overcome any sort of obstacle. And like, no matter what, you two always find each other, and your hearts, your souls call to each other across all timelines and dimensions and lifetimes. It's just like, no matter where you go, you two are always connected and you are always trying to find each other. That's just, you always find each other. That, I don't know, that's just what I'm getting from this. So, yeah. I don't know why I'm supposed to tell you that, or say that. I don't know. That's like a confirmation, but like, this is true love. And this isn't lying. This can lie, this can lie. This isn't lying, especially for you guys. This is the truth. If you feel this is the truth. And I'm getting, hold on to this, protect this. Because there are other things trying to lie to you. But this is the truth. Okay. I hope the right people find this message, or that it finds you. I trust that it will. And because this is a divinely orchestrated connection, so I'm sure this will find whoever it's meant to. If you want to help the video along, though, I would really appreciate it if you would give it a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm decide to show it to more people, and so it has a better chance of finding other people in this collective that could benefit from this message. So I appreciate that if you do this. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for being here, guys. I'm wishing you guys all the best. I am sending you tons of love. Excuse me. I pray that this connection will be, excuse me again. Wow. I don't even think I need to even say any blessings or prayers, because you guys already are so divinely protected. You have so many angels around this. It's like, this is a big deal. For the light. This is a big deal for, there goes that fly. See, now that fly is flying around. And I think the moth is flying around in the background too. I think we got both of them now. See, they're both, I'm hearing like I see a snake slithering through the grass. Wow, we are really getting a lot of. Yeah. Anyway, protect this connection. You are divinely protected. I will pray for you guys too, though. I'm going to definitely. I mean, I pray for all over. I set intentions and pray for all of my readings and in my whole collective. But for you guys, I'm going to put some extra prayers out there for you guys because this seems like a lot. And but I trust that you guys, you will make it through this, and you are divinely supported and protected, and you have other spirit guides, passed on loved ones, etc. with you. And yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm not supposed to say any of this. I'm not sure. This is so difficult. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. It has been an honor to read for you, and I really hope that you guys are able to come together soon without any more delays or issues or obstacles or whatever has been going on. And I wish you guys all the best. And yeah, I wish you guys all the best. Thank you so much for being here, and stay safe. And I love you guys, and thank you for whatever it is that you're going to be doing, that is going to be, whatever you're doing here seems like a big deal, for like a big positive thing. So thank you for that. And yeah, I just feel like I'm like, I think this is the end, but I feel like I'm not sure what else to say. I feel like I'm missing something, but I can't get what it is. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you guys tons of love. I am wishing you all the best with this. I am very honored. This was an honor to read for you, and I hope to see you guys again sometime soon. Take care. Bye.